Gentlemen, welcome to Game Seminar. My name's Ethan, and I'm just going to quickly speak about the Pokemon Direct that just happened about 5 minutes ago. I've just got the live video here, I've rewinded it. It started at 3 p.m. UK time here, it's now 11 minutes past 3. First of all, what the fuck? It lasted about 2 minutes. I was expecting it to. I think this news was already out there that it was going to be a 5 minute thing, but thought it was going to be like a fucking 45 minute event. So I was expecting like Pokemon tournament news and everything, but it was literally just one major, well, two announcements really. You can see you've got the, I can't remember this guy's name. What's his name? So it came in like pea green style, which was cool. This dude came on. What's his name? That guy. I can't pronounce his name unfortunately, because I've got it on mute, so I can't listen to it. But basically showed a Pokegander video of like kids playing fucking Pokemon throughout the ages, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, the games have been out for 20 years," and then in 2016, this game's coming out, baby. Um, so like this is all we know about the game. Obviously, Sun and Moon turned out to be real. That was a rumor that was going around yesterday that the trademarks had been filed. I thought it was bullshit and I was wrong. New Pikachu concepts. That's what the Pokemon Center's gonna look like. What other shit is there? There's a fucking. You can drive in this game. Driving confirmed. That seems to be a mobile Pokemart. No, I keep saying Pokemart. Mobile Pokemon Center. Blastoise is on the back of a fire truck there, which is amazing. He's squirts out fires. That's fucking cool. Who's on the back of that? You can see Wobbuffet there. That looks like Machamp. Let's see if I can. That's already in HD. Can't really make out anyone else on that. But you can drive confirmed. Grand Theft Pokemon confirmed. You can see that guy's hard at work there, typing away. He's got a little Kyogre on his desk. Don't know what insight that gives you into the game, but there you go. Oh, graphics tablets are being used. That is one of the locations from the game. You got Horsey Fountain there. Very tropical, nice thing. It reminds me of the anime quite a lot. The drawing, but obviously this just looks like concept art. You've got a Spheal and a Staryu there, and a Chinchu, I believe. This is my Pokemon knowledge coming into play here, boys and girls. I just want to get that shot, that previous shot. Oh, I can't. I've missed it. I've missed it. This is a 3D model of a Pokemon in the game. It looks like a bird-type Pokemon, probably the one that you experience. Obviously, if you see like Pidgey and what's the other one? Pidove or something like that, when you go into like the first route in the game and you get like your bird Pokemon, that can stay throughout the game. That looks like that. Kind of reminds me of Fletchling from X and Y, but that I imagine is our first look at a new gen Pokemon. Gen 7 are we on, or Gen 6? I know we've got red, gold, ruby and sapphire, Sinnoh, and then we got Unova, and then we got Kalos. So we're on Gen 7 now, yeah, with this game. Ooh, we saw a bit of colour then. We saw a bit of colour. I'm excited about this game, as you can probably tell. Let's see if we can pause on that colour. Ooh, it's going to be red on the head, and then white there. Looks like a, looks kind of like a blue jay, but red instead of blue. That's awesome. And then there's the logos. So it would have been more impactful if it hadn't have been leaked yesterday, because there's not much more than that logo announcement anyway, and then the announcement that they're coming holiday 2016, which is fucking awesome. And there's also a new this, which doesn't really appeal to me, the fact that it's going to be in two different versions of Chinese as well. So instead of being available in 7 languages, it's going to be available in 9 now. So that's cool. Worldwide release holiday 2016, so that indicates a December release, which is cool. Usually the Pokemon games come out in like October time, so I was hoping for October, but I'll be happy with December, because I mean holiday doesn't really indicate to me October, so yeah, but that's fucking cool. What else have we got going on here? Oh yeah, and then also the next announcement was the fact that they sort of spoke about how the earliest Pokemon game where you could transfer your Pokemon through all the generations was Gen 3. So from Gen 3 onwards, you can transfer all your Pokemon across. So for example, I have Pokemon from my original Sapphire cartridge that I've now made the full 360 journey through all my games to Omega Ruby. Alpha Sapphire, sorry, is the one I have. So like I've got my Raichu, like my 12-year-old Raichu or whatever, from my original Sapphire cartridge that I've transferred all the way across. I actually made a video about that, getting the certificate thing that you get when you do the whole Hoenn trade thing. But you could never do that from Gold, Silver, or Red and Blue, because you couldn't do it with any of the original Game Boy cartridges. So now you can actually do that with the eShop titles that are coming out tomorrow, which is fucking cool. That's awesome, and it also gives me more of an incentive to play the game, because I was like 75% going to get the game. Now I'm 90% going to get the game. I don't know how long I'm going to put into it, because it seems like if I want to fully beat the game and get Mewtwo again, it's going to be like 30 odd hours. I don't really know how long the original game takes to beat, but I don't know. If it depends whether my friends get it and then we trade and got to catch them all. But if I was going to get it, I'd get Blue, because I've already got Red and Yellow, the original cartridges. But the fact that you can transfer through Pokemon Bank to Sun and Moon in the holiday is awesome, because obviously I'm not just doing this for nothing. Like, it's not just one closed experience. Like, that's the cool thing about Pokemon games. Like, you're always contributing to how good you are as a trainer in any game, because you can transfer the Pokemon across. Whereas in like the originals, if you go back and play, they're like a sort of secluded experience, because you can't transfer your Pokemon across. But now with this you can, so that's fucking awesome. And they had all the original music playing as well, which got me hyped. I was singing along, and that was literally everything. And when he did that bow, like, I thought he was going to go after someone else who was going to talk about a different game, but he didn't, and then that was literally it. So yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm not really disappointed. Obviously, there's probably going to be a full game trailer at E3, I imagine, and then it's going to launch at the end of the year, which is quite cool, actually. I mean, we know the games are coming now. They could have showed us a bit more, but I'm all for them just showing it at E3 and then it coming out. They weren't actually. I mean, it kind of indicates here that it's coming to 3DS. But they weren't actually explicit on the platform, I don't believe. But they were kind of. It's coming to 3DS, I'd imagine. But the fact that they didn't show loads kind of makes me think that perhaps it might come to NX and have like a sort of cross-platformy thing. So maybe at E3 we'll see more of Pokemon, but then obviously that's going to be like the NX announcement as well, I imagine. So then it might integrate with that in some way. But I'm fucking hyped for the game. This is going to be a good year for Pokemon. We've already had. We're getting those Pokemon monthly releases of the legendaries. I got Mew the other day, which is awesome. We've got Pokemon Tournament coming out. We had Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon in Europe came out. We got these virtual console games coming out again, and they're really relevant as well, because you can trade wirelessly and you can trade to the Pokemon Bank. So it's like, it's nostalgia, but relevant nostalgia, that can be integrated with your overall Pokemon experience. Also Pokemon Go, and I don't know if I already said Pokemon Tournament, probably did, and then Sun and Moon. So yeah, I don't know which one I'm going to get. To be honest, it depends on the legendary and also the version exclusive Pokemon. That's how I usually make my mind up. But let's cross our fingers for that Mega Evolving Solrock and that Mega Evolving Lunatone, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day. Make sure you tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. And I want to be the best there ever was. I want to beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my cause.